我这去哪儿？你好。
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered.
他也是外科
We'll get
这
you
个学。
settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Your parent is dead, motherfucker. 我去。OK， 你知道吗？我感觉我不应该开枪的，你知道吗？我都不应该打 NPC。我感觉我真的不应该打 NPC， 你知道吗？把 NPC 打了没事吗？我不知道啊。我把 NPC 给打了，等会儿我加载一下，那我只能加载最近的这个了。我看一下加载最近的这个会发生什么。哦，我就到这儿了是吗？你知道吗？让我先保存一下。
Provoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead.
My parents are dead. 我为什么打不了他？我为什么杀不了他呢？我。No， 我没子弹了。No。这个保安怎么那么硬啊？这保安。这就我死了。OK， 好的，我老老实实的吧。好吧，我还是老实一点吧。我又回到这儿了，这30帧真难受啊。OK， 我不想再听了。OK， 这对话太多了，我走了。你俩不说话吗？你俩不聊个天儿
？Hello there。
你好。
Sorry, can't talk.
OK。你好。傻屌 ，OK， 我们走吧。我们去蓝色的那个点儿。我们应该是要把那个我们的神器送到那个女的手里边，是吧？我记得好像是这样。我到了。三头同盟区，我去这儿。OK， 又是一个动画。然后一个黑屏加载，这加载时间还挺长的啊，说实话。OK， 我们到了。然后我们去哪儿？怎么了？你有意见？你为什么要这样看我，王八蛋 ？Shut the fuck up！ 这什么眼神儿？怎么了？你有话说？韩国人。
Hello. This place always surprises me. Kind of busy right now.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Shut the fuck up！ 我走了。哎呀，这画面挺好啊，这我说实话。三头同盟区。
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
哦，这么远？我去，将任务设置为进行中。现在还没进行吗？活动？这怎么还有个活动啊？这什么情况？哎，是我拿到别的任务了。我听说你在水里，它连个水花都没有，是吗？这不有吗？这不有水花吗？什么情况？我看着这不有水花吗？这不有水花吗？怎么别人玩的是都没水花呢？是 bug 吧？就我现在还没有 bug， 所以它有水花是吗？或者说有人骗我？啊 ，shut the fuck up！ 你好，我和他谈话能谈什么
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
你好像在盯着一棵树
I
看。
am not staring. I am analyzing. This is important xenobiological work. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
这树有什么重要的？
I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
如果对我有好处的话，我可能会感兴
A
趣。
mercenary, huh? Well, I'm sure we can work something out. So, are you on board?
OK，
Well, thank you. That's unexpected.
不接我就做不了这支线
There's
了
a，series
那给我
of
肯定接。
biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
OK， 找到生物传感器。哦，这就是个支线呗。支线小任务，我看看我能获得什么？我可能会获得什么有用的装备或者怎么样？我还要走吗？等会儿，我先把主线做了再说。做主线，先把主线做了。这些支线啊，稍微等一等。我这一看就是女性角色，这走路感觉太别扭了。
But Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are.
陋室，
Lodge.
私事陋室。
Should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us.
你不等你话说完，我就已经进去了啊。
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
You really think
哦，是这女的，这是预告里边的。
all the phenomena we see out in the stars and what we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Lot
Would you
to
care
talk
to tell us
about.
what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
我错不错？无所谓了，我们手机OK， 先问他这个星群组织。
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous
这
work.
动画做的还挺
So
好的，
if
这个
one of
面
our
部
own doesn't show
捕
up as
捉。
planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
海盗袭击了我们，好。
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Random.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
这种事儿发生过很多次了，有光亮，还有谁看到了这些异象？对，问他
We
这个。
think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this?
光亮和音
You
乐。
believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
OK。
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
然后呢？
Oh my god, that's it.
然后它飘起来了。
Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
OK。你对神奇，你想让我加入这组织，你什么意思？有什么需求？
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
你对神奇了解多少？
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space.
Uncharted.
As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
OK， 信息量有点太大了，我需要花些时间整理思绪。那我直接加入呗。
You should take some
我
time
肯
to
定直接
get
加
settled
入。
in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Ooh.
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
技能点数可用。OK。我们有一个技能点数可以用。他说什么升级我的这个喷气背包是吧？喷气背包是这个对吧 ？OK。我特别认真的听他们说话啊，这是干嘛？
I am at your service, Captain.
获得技能加长。哦，你还有技能加长，技能加成，偷点东西，偷点东西，他们应该不知道啊，偷点东西，我就喜欢偷。他们几个是干嘛的
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has, that you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
给我道歉。选这个吧。
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
我希望至少酒水也免单。
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
好的。你在群星组织里的角色是什么？
Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud-Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
我看你觉得看到的异象有什么特别的意义？
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
我从没见过那样的东西啊。那是当然，我每时每刻看到光听到音乐，脑子一场没完没了的 party。讽刺的话，这是啊。我要说这个呢，它会有什么
Clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Okay. 这公司是什么样的公司
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud-Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud-Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
没有了。
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye bye. 那 OK， 男的就不闻了，男的就不闻。我偷点东西啊！你装没看见啊？你装没看见？我偷我的。
Got questions.
Okay.
Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
这些神器都是来自山洞吗
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
如何看待我看到的异象
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
那我唯一确定的是，我从来没有经历过这种事儿。你觉得那是一次宗教体验吗
Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not going to rule it out just yet.
OK， 也许他们有什么特殊含义。
That's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
哦，我那主线就是找到所有的神器，对吧？或者找到一共有10个，或者一共有50个的，我也不知道。我还能问他吗？我还想再问他一下。
Second one was on Kazal, but the first one.
OK， 这个我问过了。
I'm not gonna lie. Both you and Barrett, did it feel like?
OK， 我知道它很重要，能感觉到，唯一确定是从来没经历过这种事。
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data.
OK 哦。
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation.
哦，那个贪婪的公司是谁？
So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation.
哦。
After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
好的。
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment, but now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
还能跟他说话吗？
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused. No, remember, you're representing all of us out there.
OK， 摩根他是摩根是吗
around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
塞尔说有个地方能让我住。
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
OK， 别。
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
能别走这么快吗
Yeah.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
等会儿他别走这么快，我先跟他说个话。
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something
他
else?
自己上去了。我这不已经问过了吗？有些话，他开门了呢，我听他。血腥组织名气有多大
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
什么星星组织？你们干什么？
Humanity has. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
我还需要一些时间安顿下来，我还需要一些时间安顿下来呢。
You've been through a lot. Just let me know when. We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
对于神器，你们知道些什么
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
OK.
Maybe another time.
再见。那女的怎么自己把门打开了？我都没看见她怎么开门的。我去。人呢？啊！ 又捡垃圾。信用条，我捡这些对我的信用有用是吧？偷，都是我的，慢慢不管，都偷了，80也偷，都偷，什么都偷。我来了。
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
我看见东西我都想拿。你能走快点吗？ 这个
common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
好的 ，Thank you。你可以走了，我先保存一下啊。啊，打的都没反应。就这，这里边什么都没有。我能放东西吗？转移哦，你还能转移，把东西转移到这仓库里是吗？全都放进去。我的负重太高了，就这还有负重呢，怎么？
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
建设前哨站，你是什么意思？
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
听上去很有用吧？下次降落到某个星球上会试一试。我能够建设哪些高级设施
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
我怎么知道行星上是不是有我需要的资源
A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Okay.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
好的，我的团队需要你，瓦克斯。你为星群，
I arrived
你为
along
群
with
星
many
啊，
material goods
你为
purchased
群
by
星
the
工作多
group's
久？
previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
我去，
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
OK 现在你的工作是支持我和保
As
护
per
我。
Protocol Indigo, which Barrett invoked on Vectera. Your identity has been successfully added to the list of humans considered essential and/or valuable. There is no cause for concern, Captain. I am and will remain at your service.
OK， 我的团队需要你。
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
记得管理你的船员，多审视他们的分配状况，尝试把他们安排到不同的飞船和哨站去。不同船员拥有不同技能，他们可以加强你的飞船或者哨站。瓦格斯，他叫瓦格斯，好的。然后。
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
好的，接一下主线。
Ready to get out there?
走吧。
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
不得不承认，我现在很兴奋，这是我的第一个任务。
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
OK， 我想知道这个，我有工资拿吗
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time.
如果你继续
Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
我们两个合作，直到找到那个神器。其实我想自己先去处理这事儿。OK， 走吧。
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
听起来很冒失，一个组织应该有规则，你什么意思？只要不被抓住，就算我偷你东西也不在乎。明白。
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
我们来交易装备，我们还能交易装备。等会儿，这有一些私人问题。你信什么宗教
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
除了探险之外，你还有什么其他爱好
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums.
Damn.
The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
你觉得自己专业领域是什么？
You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So don't worry, I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Certainly. I always enjoy our little chats.
你是怎么知道维特拉有神器？
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
OK， 交易装备，我也可以把我的东西给他。拿取全部，我可以把他的东西都拿走，是吗
？Dropping off a few choice items.
怎么我把他枪拿走了是吗？我可以给他枪吗？哦，我还可以给他枪呢是吗？我想是时候分开了，在这儿等会儿。
Hurry back.
OK， 我是不是应该走了
Captain, greetings.
找回等待的追随者。
It's you and me from here out.
我们走吧。
All right, let's go.
走。我还要需要升级一点，升级一下我得升级一下我的负重。我这个负重太可怕了。Sara 的线人交谈这么远，有多远这是
Wish that bar to hello.
哦，是这儿是吧？他们测试的，等会儿我看看。我看一下跳水里到底有没有水花啊！3、2、1 ，Let's go！ 啊？怎么我听说还能跳？哇，还真能！哎，太沙雕了这确实沙雕啊！哟，我这个负重这也太吓人了。走。OK， 在水里跳这么高，就是为了能让你自己跳上来，对吧？你好。
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby. This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls.
直接消失了呢，怎么？我在找工作，你现在还缺人手吗？
Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly.
OK， 哦，有新的活动。你的工作是什么
I'm one of Mast's resource officers.
你是个前台。
It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
好的。
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Shut up.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
啊
Hopefully
哦，他就叫
Constellation's
Morgan， Sarah Morgan。
Run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
之后再说吧，我们得先谈谈群星组织的事情。
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
一项科学发现被人当成了装饰品。那玩意儿。
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars.
They want to get off Mars. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
太空巷里的酒吧。
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
OK， 招募邀请。
Hey, Sarah's friend.
先锋队到底
We're
是
the
怎么？
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
OK， 我要是入伍了，我的工作是什么？
Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy.
Whoa,
or you might be called up to help the science division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there.
OK， 成为联职公民有什么好处？
Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted services on any UC world, credits to help you get on your feet. You'd even be able to buy property right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all, and signing up for the Vanguard is the fastest way to earn it.
哦，我想加入。
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
OK， 这什么意思？应该的是到楼底下对吧？我机器人怎么没跟着我啊？我只能有一个队友是吗？太空巷。你怎么不上车啊？我没上车，我没上车。那女的不上车，我服了。
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
你有病吧？我们走。Sidonia。OK， 我觉得就应该在这儿进去啊，就应该在这儿进去。哦，对，这样它有那个路线是吧？我跟傻屌似的，我就跟。好，又一个加载画面，好，黑屏加载真不错。我急眼了，然后它在这儿呢。我怎么跟他说话？我可以在这儿跟他说话吗
？Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
我再找一个名叫莫亚拉的先锋队员。
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
如果你知道他的巡逻路线，会追踪他。
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. He's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian, especially one that's missing. But
he has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
支付2500信用币，好，我来帮他付清这个账啊。他可能需要帮助，你不该拿到这个件呢。直接承认你在撒谎，你的同伴可以代替你发言，他们要说的话会出现在名字旁边啊。直接承认你在撒谎吧。那我需要个赚钱的门路，你这里有什么活吗？我觉得这个还合理一点吧。
I got a board here in the bar where people post all kinds of spacefaring jobs. Good way to make quick money.
OK 啊，我来帮他付清这个账。2500的信用，我要帮他付清这个账呢。
Confirm email.
哦。
Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
地下粒子引爆即将到来。粒子引爆是什么玩意儿？怎么倒计时了呢？这？哎呦我去！真爆炸了！什么玩意儿爆炸了？粒子爆炸！任务板，我可以选任务是吗？我这有奖励，这是什么任务？哦，能接这么多任务呢？我什么任务都能接是吗？这什么？你的飞船没有足够的空间放此物品，这么难受？等会儿我再看看这个任务是干嘛的。去这个星球，金星厉害，金星扫描。哎，那边怎么？
What do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
他们应该不知道我们先锋队员的下落。你有看到先锋队员吗？
No other ship readings in the area, and I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently.
他们应该不知道先锋队员的下落。
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
我要开火了，那些OK，所以我们需要找到那个信标，同时不能被攻击。我要开火了，那些狂暴上个星系的威胁，走，整死他们！啊！
We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through.
尽量降低飞船系统电力来躲避侦察。为了实现最佳潜行效果，请关闭所有系统，只为引擎留1-2节电力。引擎留1-2节电力，并可尽可能的绕开敌方飞船。激活它 ，OK， 我看懂了，它是要对引擎留2根电。然后其他的能源都找回来是吧？我要去这儿是吧？我感觉我应该人造卫星信标，我应该去这儿对吧？他们在那儿呢，我应该没事吧？我应该没事。我离他老远了，我反正离他们老远了。我怎么还离他们越来越近了呢？我只要小于500米应该就没事吧？怎么停啊？哦呦我去，还好停了。 怎么样？现在怎么说？可以了吧？我们应该可以走了。到哪儿？到地球？地球？嗯？什么？这是什么球？我看看，这旁边还有个球。地球旁边，月球。 月球这么大点儿啊！月球原来这么小。OK。我是要去那儿吗
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
别管什么神奇了，我想在月球上漫步。那。
Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done.
OK， 你可以对接和进入大多数星际战核飞船。你需要在抬头界面选择飞船，然后飞至距其足够近的位置，这样对接。OK， 抬头界面，月球上有铁。那我能落到哪儿？是飞到那儿是吧？我就直接飞过去我就直接飞，应该飞得过去吧？我看是越来越近的感觉。我到了吧？我到了。有提示了吗？哎，不应该有提示吗？没有提示吗？没有提示吗 ？OK， 这什么情况？哦，直接你这样直接就可以着你随便选一个点，直接可以着陆，随便选一个点就能直接着陆了，就直接就到月球了，这么简单。我能跳多高？我看看，我能跳挺高的。极端太阳辐射什么情况？哎，怎么有别的飞船？这还有别的飞船飞过来，能不能打它？哟，我能不能过去打它？月球这边的负重就特别小啊，我能不能跟他们对打？或者说我跟他们谈谈话？状态活动，我他妈还有新的活动。剩余时间22小时。那边还有别的飞船降落，他妈还有别的飞船。啊！我能互动吗？我看一下。我去，我到了！我去，这是干嘛的？我看这飞船，我能进去吗？哎，那边飞船走了，他妈一落一走啊！哦，直接走了！我的天哪！消失了吗？我去，没了。行啊，这游戏有点意思啊。这是谁的船？我该不会跟别人打起来吧？要看看这里边。我登船了。啊，这么友好，我是一个陌生人。你好。你好。
Hello. Yes.
你好。
Locations just get more and more remote.
你还能上去？上去？哎？上去，对，我可以偷东西，我可以疯狂偷东西。偷这些东西有什么用？每次我都问这个问题，偷这些东西就有什么用？不好意思啊，不好意思，你什么都没看见，我也什么都不知道。不，我准时到了，是你迟到了。你是在等我吗？不，我准时到的，是你迟到了。你是在等我吗？
Well, yeah. This package ain't gonna deliver itself.
包裹里有什么？
This is your first time, so I'll let it slide. But you're not supposed to ask what's in the package.
OK， 我晚些时候还有事情要做，所以来早了。
Your handler should have made it clear. Delivering this package is your errand. Don't waste your time on anything else.
OK， 懂了，包裹交给我吧。
Deliver it on time. Shouldn't be a problem, seeing as you're ahead of schedule.
OK， 我要怎么做？我要走了，对吧？等会儿我还可以上去呢。我能开他的飞船吗？或者说我能把他，我能不能把他杀了？我去！快存个档！我的飞船多了。啊？ 他现在生我的气，他不喜欢这样，为什么？我喜欢这样。我喜欢这样，怎么了？我怎么抢他的飞船啊？你往哪儿走啊？你往哪儿走啊？你怎么走了又上来了 ？OK， 来看我，看着我，看着我。嘿嘿嘿嘿。哎，上来打我，上来打我！你知道吗？我改主意了啊，我还是加载一下啊。走吧，走了。过了一下瘾啊。过了一下瘾就算了啊，杀一下过一下瘾，然后咱们加载存档，装好人，咱们又回来了。等会儿是不是可以直接走？我应该可以直接走啊。
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your.
我这个任务做完了，活动进入新家园，我又有新活动了。其他的就没有时间限制，对吧？好的，其他没有时间限制。哪个是主线任务？老住区，走过去看看。你好。
New Homestead is a living history.
Interesting. The last thing I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement is a museum. Might be worth a look around.
走吧。这次倒没有加载。我怎么的？我要拿了呢？ OK， 别激动。
Careful. There's something. Welcome to New Homestead.
好的。别激动啊，我先走了啊。哎，别跟着。OK。
UC security. You're under arrest.